Good afternoon ho, Secretary Angara. A few questions. Umiikot po ako sa distrito, first district of Bataan. Ang unang napupuna ko, walang library. No? May mga sariling initiative yung mga bayan, magtayo ng library, pero hindi sapat yung library. Pagpunta naman sa mga paaralan, parang kulang yung mga libro. O halos wala. Alam naman natin, pag wala kang maabot na libro, wala kayong babasahin. At saka kung anong nasarapan mo, yun ang pinapatulan mo. So I'm talking about nudges. How does this proposed budget actually address the need for books to surround basically students so that they have something to read?
Your Honor, thank you for the question, and it's a concern that not many people will ask about, so we appreciate your shedding light on it. There is a 1 billion peso budget for library hubs, so we could perhaps work with you on that. The concept of a library hub is one ideally centrally located public school will serve as the hub to provide books for other schools. So parang sentro siya. Tapos meron siyang stock of many titles of books, and pwedeng hiramin ng lahat ng adjacent schools or nearby schools. So that's the concept of the library hub po. And then we have, I think it's an 8 billion budget for textbooks. We're hoping to increase that going forward. And we've spoken about how we're trying to make the purchase and delivery of this quicker. We also have this thing called the supplementary learning materials. So the budget there is, it's 3.6 billion. Ito yung materials which are specifically for libraries. So we'll be happy to work with you. Ito dito naman, we tried to study the practice in the past. Parang iilan titles lang ang binibili. So we're trying to widen the menu for titles here. And with a special emphasis for Key Stage 1. This is the kinder to grade 3 students. Kasi proven na certain types of books, this is when you hook the students into love reading and love learning. So we're trying to buy more of these types of books to encourage reading among our young people, Your Honor. So we'll be happy to work with you on these programs.
Secretary Angara, it seems that the trending term nowadays is hubs. Everybody loves hubs. But there's an ad hoc hub for every particular area. No, if you're talking in the innovation world, there's an innovation hub. Back in the day, during our time, they had physical libraries. And now you're talking about a library hub for school, basically trying to take advantage of the efficiencies that comes with clustering and localities. So a thought came to mind, why not a multi-purpose hub with the proper collaboration with different agencies, with the ICT, under the Innovative Startup Act, they're supposed to have an innovation hub and, sort of like have a multi-purpose learning center that has the aspects of a physical library, digital library, startup, co-working spaces. So that way, we won't burden you with the cost of, putting up and maintaining these hubs. Mas marami hong ahensya ng pamahalaan ang tutulong para pondohan ito. I hope that's something that is worth exploring maybe for the coming year. I'm all for the library hub. Definitely, since it's we don't have the resources to basically help every school. So just a thought. Second po, do you agree that there's a backlog in filling positions for principals in schools?
Yes, Your Honor. There's also a supply problem because not every applicant passes the NQuest or the test for the principal. So we're trying to have a workaround where the filling up of principal items is not fully dependent on just passing the principal exam, but also on maybe achieving a certain score, but also undergoing certain training so that we can have a faster filling up of these positions, Your Honor.
Opo. I just filed a bill to develop a school leadership pipeline. Give you a copy of the bill, just take a look. Hopefully that'll help.
From the sound of it, that's a much needed bill, Your Honor, because many of our people in the field are asking for the return of these trainings. Once upon a time, apparently, we had trainings not just for teachers, but even for future administrators and leaders. But somewhere along the way, medyo nawala siya. So I think that would be most welcome. And regarding what you said about innovation hubs, we welcome that. Under the DTI, there's a shared service facility which functions or intended to function as sort of a hub. Sometimes they're located in the souks, sometimes they're standalone facilities. But I think this is really something which would enhance the ecosystem for learning, for innovation, Your Honor. So again, we welcome it.